I'm in my 4th month now of being part-time, and as we made that decision, one of the things that we did, my wife and I, was to invest some money into premium bonds. So once a month we look forward, because it's all a novelty at the moment, we look forward to the draw. So midnight, just gone, I stayed up for that with my wife, and we had our most successful draw results yet. Anyway, more of that in the written blog entry that accompanies this, including how much we won as well. That was then, this is now. I stayed up late for the premium bonds draw, and I got up early to go fishing. The kettle, as you can see there behind me, is boiling. I'll be making my flask, loading the car, and in no time at all, I'll be watching a little float in the water. It's another one of my margin sessions on a small pool. A lively roach. Well, there it is anyway, it's gone back. That's a tiny roach. It's taken 2 maggots on a size 14 hook. As soon as I returned that fish into the water, a pike shot out from what seemed to be nowhere. It was obviously lurking there. And the rod was already in the water itself, just above it, so I touched the back of the pike and it went. I don't mind them taking fish, but they do have an unfair advantage when you've just caught one, and just for a brief moment or two it doesn't know its bearings, does it? And the pike's, well, very entrepreneurial, I'll give it that. It's only a small fish, about 2-3 pounds, but hopefully it doesn't affect my fishing, because I am in very shallow water myself, just a few feet from the bank. I've been forced to cast into more open water because the pike, even though I've touched it a few times with the rod, keeps coming back, and in just inches, very clear as well. It's naturally affected the fishing. So a couple of lengths out into the open water of the pond, first cast on the drop, this roach. That fish went back, and I kept an eye on the water to make sure that it wasn't going to be taken, and then again from seemingly nowhere the pike came in, and that's the end of the roach. I don't think I've ever encountered a fish like this. You can't scare it away, that's for sure. I've solved the pike issue anyway, because I just had a dog in the pond. Woman walking a Labrador. They do like water, don't they? So you know what to expect, and so you keep your dog away from the pond if there's someone fishing there. And the dog's in there splashing around in the margins, swimming around, and she's, come on, forgot the dog's name now, come on, I don't think the man wants you to help him catch his fish. You're an angler, you know. Anyway, I'm still going to have another 20 minutes or so, and I tell you what, after the pike and the dog, if I catch anything else, it'll be a result. I did catch one more fish, that small perch there that you just saw. It was a short session anyway, because I am going to work later this morning. And talking of dogs in the swim, it is a regular occurrence, isn't it? If you're an angler, you know all about that. Maybe, based on what the police are doing now, we could report the dog owners for causing anxiety to us. And if you follow news, it was on GB News last night, both Mark Stein and Dan Wootton covered that one. Well, Hampshire police arrested a man because a retweet that he made caused someone anxiety. I don't know what the world's coming to, but I'm certainly becoming fitter and healthier. Might not sound like it at the moment, but I've just been for my run along the lane, and this morning through the woods as well. What do they say? No gain without pain.